Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? CC for you, CC to me too, yeah, too. Let's get it. Caitlin's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gon' be hard breaking. MVP, bad dad, logo 3-step bags. No look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with debating if she the GOAT. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all wash. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, man, Lisa Leslie couldn't fix it. We scream bloopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she dickless. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with the fishing. See, still receive hate so persistently. Microwave they game, cook they game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats, but poke holes and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlyn's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlyn's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope Hustle Do the Most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank show. We at it again, man, with this racist narratives from players. They just keeping this thing going. It's like every year we talk so much about black women complaining about Caitlin Clark fans being racist when literally like it's so dumb at this point when you see so many black people actually are fans of Caitlin Clark. All of a sudden, what about us? What about us? Do y'all not see it? Hello? We're here. I know the palm of my hand is white, but I'm a brown-skinned brother. Hello, Ock Nation, brown-skinned brother. Hello, John the Liquidator. Hello, Venom Reacts. Hello, Ben Daniels. Hello, even Rudy Rants. I mean, must I go on? Hello, Jason Whitlock. Hello, Adrian Ross. Hello, W360. Hello. I mean, must I continue? Livewire. Hello, KTV. Hello, Angry Fan Sports. Hello, Courtside. Hello. Must I continue? I mean, my God. Y'all sound so lousy.
and lazy. And it's becoming to be just like I don't get up for these type videos. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having to make these type videos about racist Caitlin Clark fans. And it's like, yo, in 2026, it's so well documented and known that Black people are the most racist people on the planet. Like, our nation put up a graph, and we knew this before the graph he put up. But there's even a graph showing so there's actual factual in what I just said. Not only do Black people hate every other race in a sense, mainly white folks, we hate ourselves. We hate ourselves. And yet, like we kill up each other at an alarming rate. We do the most degenerate shit at such an alarming rate. The Black Lives Matter, all that bullshit is like just bullshit. It's all been capped. And if you know, you should know by now. It's too much media, too much reach, too much Google, Chat GPT is too much info that's at a click of the fingers when you get the clicking and clacking. You can get a lot of answers from whatever your thought process, whatever you, I wonder is, let me tell you, how is it with, and the answer will come up for you. So it's just so lazy and nonsensical how much people keep bringing up racism. Black people in particular, black women, because you don't really hear this so much so on the men's side, definitely with athletes at least. Now in the politician world and ESPN, of course, yes, you hear a lot of race baiting going on. But you don't really see that nowhere else for real. It's like with the men's side, on the men's side of things, these women that's all they talk about. It's like now that people are finally recognizing who you are as an athlete, now because it was a white girl who really got you recognized. It was a white girl that got y'all recognized. You were so unrecognizable until this white girl named Caitlin Clark came along that everybody took to, and we started learning y'all's name. We learned y'all names on the account of Caitlin Clark. From Angel Reese to even this Asia Wilson to, the list goes on. Nefessa Collier, Breonna Stewart, Chelsea Gray. We only know your Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston. We only know your name because Caitlin came. That's the only reason. That's all. That's it. And y'all can't stand that shit. Y'all pissed about it instead of, hey, embracing it for what it is. If you come across our feed and you come off as likable, then hey, we might take to you too. But y'all don't. Y'all come off with the victimized, because I'm Black. Like, I really believe Black people don't like themselves. They don't like the fact that they Black. Or they just love to use the struggle as an excuse. The struggle of being Black. That's their reasoning for why they ain't shit. Because I'm Black, man. It's hard out here for a Black man or especially a Black woman. How many times do we hear Black women are the most unprotected women out of all? I wonder why. There's got to be a reason behind it. It's not just because you Black. If that's the case to be true, that you're the most unprotected in society, well, why? Have you ever thought to stop and ask yourself, why? And start counting the ways? Do y'all ever take time out to look in the mirror and the history of what's been going on inside the Black family, the Black home, the Black community? Have you ever took a picture, a camera? Have you ever sat back and just looked from a distance? Have you ever? And then looked at the other communities and the other families and the other. Have you ever looked to see where the difference is? And I know I've been going on a long rant without even saying what this is about. Some of y'all might be in here. What is you talking about? I'm talking about Raven Johnson. Yeah, I'm gonna say your name, you fucking lame. Raven Johnson from 3 years ago, when got waved off by Caitlin Clark in the Final Four game, had the nerve, like let's listen to the word, the nerve, because you got to have some nerve to bring up something like that happened 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And something as small as her waving you off. Have you ever asked yourself again, looked in the mirror again, and said, why? Why did she wave me off? Why did she leave me wide open? Why? Is it because you're Black? Because I believe she was double teaming another Black person, leave your ass open. So she didn't not want to get next to you, get too close to your Blackness. She wasn't scared of getting too close to you because she was on the other girls with Blackness. So how is that being disrespectful? And the fact that this really bugs me, because to think that's disrespectful, then do something about it. Knock down a jumper then. Knock down an open jumper then. Must I pull up what you did about it? Miss Raven, should I pull up what you did about it? Let's see what you did about it, Raven. As a competitor, you leave me open. I wish you would leave me open. Even at my old age, well, I'm not old, but my big age that I am right now, I wish you would leave me wide open, especially in a championship game. I wish you would. I'm going to dagger your face. I'm going to dagger your face. I'm going to make your coach say, yo, we got to guard her or him. But let's take a little quick peek, shall we?
Shoot the basketball. Watch Caitlin Clark, left side. She doesn't even look at her, waves her hand as if to...
Now, somebody give you all this space, and you mean to tell me you didn't take advantage of it? You didn't take advantage. You're the point guard, and somebody gave you all of this space. You can drive a Mack truck through this space, literally, and drive a Mack truck through this space. And you mean tell me you couldn't, even if you bad from 3-point range, you couldn't take one dribble in and knock this down? You could knock down the perimeter. I ain't even talking about a deep two. I'm talking about you could take one dribble in, 2 steps forward, and be right around here and still have space. You didn't know how to even, let's say you don't even want to pull up for this. Let's say you dribble in here and give Caitlin a hezzy like you about to pull up. Give her the dribble hezzy, go around her. There's so many, like, you could have done so many things with this opportunity that Caitlin is rewarding you, right? So many different things. Let's say you're Shaq from the three. You're like, no, right, I'm open, but I'm not open. So let me do something, make her guard you. But instead, let's see what you did.
To say, I don't care about you, I'm not defending you.
You almost threw a bad. It's one time when you did throw, you just refused to shoot it. You refused to shoot it. That's the sad part about it. Is you refuse to shoot. Let's listen.
And then another adversity would probably be Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, left side. She doesn't even look at her, waves her hand as if to say, I don't care about.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this unbelievable hairdo. Look at this unbelievable hairdo. Look at this. Glued on. Is this a wig? It's probably a wig. Glued on. You don't love, this is not your texture hair. You got a whole different person's hair in your head. And that should be adversity. You have an identity crisis. You Black women have an identity crisis. Not all. I'm not saying all. The ones that do this, and that's a lot of them, a bunch of them. The ones that do this think they need all this somebody else's hair, a texture hair in their head, and then put these dumbass baby hairs all the way down their hair. They grown as hell, putting down their baby hairs. It's called baby hairs for a reason. Bitch, you grown as shit. What are you doing with butterfly effects on your dome top? What are you doing? This looks, hair is supposed to get slicked back, not slicked forward down your head, gelled up, super jelly, right? Like adversity, that's adversity right there.
And then another adversity would probably be Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, left side. She doesn't even look at her, waves her hand as if to say,
It's to say you're self-check. That's what we call it. We call those type people, you self-check, folks. And again, is it with us Black people, if that's what I'm saying, man. Black people, we are known for shit talking in a competitive environment when we're competing against whatever it is, cards, dominoes, dice, whatever it is, track and field, whatever it is. We're known to do a little bringing excitement to the game without just playing the game. That right there, you know how many times I've done that to somebody and said and actually told them, nigga, you self-check. Do you think that person took that as disrespect, like, or racist, or some bull junk like that, some nonsense? You either get your game better and or prove to me you're not self-check. Make me pay for getting it wrong, thinking you're self-check.
I don't care about you, I'm not defending you.
That's one reason I hate the internet now. Because of that situation, like I got bashed, I got bullied, I got called all these things that I wasn't.
How you get bashed and bullied on, again, who raised you? You got bashed and bullied from where? If somebody walked up to you and tried to do something to you, told you better get it right, get it to what? What do you mean? You got bashed and bullied. By who? Who bashed and bullied you? Online? Trolls online?
Okay, like a monkey or this I don't know, like it was just things like that.
A monkey? I don't know. It was things like that. See, now you're going into lying. See what I'm saying? Now you gotta lie.
Now, because of that situation, like I got bashed, I got bullied, I got called all these things that I wasn't, aka like a monkey or
Did
this.
she say she was ready to quit basketball because of this?
I'm not defending you.
That's one reason I hate the internet now. Because of that situation, like I got bashed, I got bullied, I got called all these things that I wasn't, aka like a monkey or this I don't know, like it was just things like that. And
it was just things like that. I got called a monkey. You see, the monkey was the afterthought. After bashed and bullied, and you know, what else? What else could I say? I got called a monkey and things like that. Like what? What do you mean things like that? Because things like that would be like a giraffe, a zebra, you know, things that live in the jungle, a snake. We mean things like that. A monkey, things like that. You got bashed and bullied. Okay, that's not racism. So you had to bring something that said, well, wait, that could bash and bully. Okay, that's not me saying some race. Oh, I got called a monkey too. And again, bro, listen, you can't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. White people have stepped their jokes up, if that's the case. The racist white folks that's racist, I don't even think they use the word monkey anymore, neither. We have evolved, right? Getting called a monkey in a racist way, that was back in my heyday. They not still using monkey. And I'm talking about the real racist white folks. They not really using monkey. Okay. They got so many things to be able to say nowadays, right? To give examples, you know. and to be frank and honest, you low-key look like a little chimpanzee. you low-key look like a chip. It don't have to be necessarily a racist slur. Motherfucker, monkeys is brown. You brown. You got the same color brown as a monkey, for sure. You got the same type brown as a monkey got, right? And if you was to put a unbelievable glued on weave on a monkey and some glasses and some lip gloss, the monkey may just resemble you. If I said to somebody, you look like, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog, and they actually look like Sonic the Hedgehog, you look like a damn monkey, girl, a chimpanzee, okay? A chia pet. Ain't nobody racist.
And I just think I wanted to quit basketball at that time.
You should have wanted to quit. The fact that you couldn't pull up, you couldn't figure out how to make this girl guard you. You should have wanted to quit off of that alone. And that, again, that shows you how weak-minded you are. That shows you how uncompetitive you are. If you was ready to quit because somebody waved you off in a game and then you went online and seeing it was your fans that was calling you names because it was your fans. Y'all lost the game. Iowa won the game. It wasn't Iowa fans calling you. Nobody even knew your name, young lady. Nobody knew who you were. I just found out who you was, honestly. When people kept saying it was Raven, they said, I'm like, who? I don't know who. That's So Raven? Who? Nickelodeon? What? I don't know who you're talking about. You haven't even made a name for yourself at South Carolina, and you've been a starter there for like 3 years. People are just now, like, you're just getting your name known. And you've been a part of this Caitlin Clark journey. It's the same thing. It's like, I heard your name. Now I heard your name after the fact. Caitlin's rookie year or something like that. And like, who did they say? And people, Raven Simone. She disrespected Raven Simone. And I'm like, that's a Nickelodeon act. Well, Raven something. People wasn't quite clear on what your name was, but it was Angel Reese was talking about the disrespect that Caitlin did to Raven Simone. And that's what you was known as. You was known as a whole different celebrity. You was known as Raven Simone. That's so Raven. So for you to come out the woodworks 3 years later and really still, you didn't capitalize off being called Raven Simone. At least people had to, from South Carolina, and then people looked up Raven Simone and they came over Raven Johnson. But still, like, by eyesight, like, if they didn't know, if let's just say you was on a podcast talking about something totally different, nothing to do with basketball, you just talking about boys or dating or something, I would not recognize who you was by just looking at you. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's old girl from South Carolina. That's Raven. No, we only, again, y'all only get famous and known off of Caitlin Clark. That's it. From Raven Simone to Angel Reese, and Angel Reese connected Raven Simone to the fiasco. So that's why we kind of knew who Raven Simone was, who's not really Raven Simone. She's Raven something. She's raving about something. What you raving about, Raven? Huh? That you was ready to quit basketball. Is that what you just said? You was ready to quit basketball. Is that what you just said? Because you was getting bullied online and somebody called you a monkey or things like that. Yeah, okay. All right. I get it. I get it. It's just, it's pathetic, man. And it's sad because I got me a young daughter, man, and I'm trying to raise her right and then to guide her right and to not be on this victimhood. I'm black and nobody likes me because of my skin color type disease that seems to be happening to black women, wearing they skin color on their sleeves, but yet, will wear fake ass eyelashes and fake ass hair and cake up makeup face and BBLs and all this type stuff that they don't even love themselves. And so I'm like, yeah, I be telling my daughter, like, do you got white friends? Like, because that's how bad our community is cut. What black folks parents allow, especially their daughters, to be boy crazy. Girls be chatting with boys online from a whole different state. Don't even know if it's a boy for real because they ain't never met him. Like, ain't no way you should be allowing your daughter to be DMing somebody who they never even met before. It's no way, because it's that, like, that's not, like, 12-year-old. My daughter's 12. She got friends that their parents allow this shit. They give them the phones and they allow this shit. There's a lot of them don't even have parental advisory, and it's just free for them to just roam through the world, roam through this world, and it's no structure in the households. And again, like it's starting to be heavy on the gas about how we are being our especially our daughters, the boys too, but the daughters for sure, because you know, girls, they grow up not trusting men at all, right? And so they had this tape. If you grow up in a single mother household and you're a female, black female, you see your mama go through this man and that man. You probably see your mama talk shit to this man and that man like he ain't shit because she was raised the same way. You probably don't never get to see how a man really supposed to treat a lady because your mom is so unladylike. Then your mom get to sharing her trauma. She start using you as a trauma bond, start telling you about how these men ain't shit and don't trust no man. Make sure that man making some money. Don't be with, like, it's all kinds of crazy shit, right? And that's why they grow up like this. We the most unprotected black women, and they get to talking about how the rich black athletes and celebrities, they like to date white girls because they weak, and white girls is weak, and they let them do whatever. Like, they get really groomed into being delusional. They get groomed into being delusional. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, usually boys have coaches that's husbands, that's Christians, that got kids of their own, a family of their own, and you get to go stay at the coach's house and see how he interacts with his family and see how he the leader of his family. And you get to see that even if you don't have no man in your home. You really do. I did. It helped me out a lot. It did, on how a man's supposed to carry himself. So when we looking up to somebody, you know what I mean, and we looking up to the coach and stuff like that, or our celebrity, you know, our favorite football player or basketball player. Mine was Barry Sanders and Michael Jordan. I mean, and you see how they carried themselves off the court, on the court. You know, you able to, like, okay, yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be. Yeah. You see a Steph Curry, you know, nowadays you younger cat, you see how he carried himself. You see a Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hell, even LeBron James, when it comes to the family side of things, you see how he take care of his kids and so on and so forth, and been married to his same girl for, you know, us black men, bro, we get the teachings and learnings that we need to become the right man. For girls, they don't. The black women, they don't. They really don't. A lot of them don't play sports, so they don't get coaches and mentors and shit. They mentor is mama. And mama usually, especially when they daughters grow up to be 10, 11, 12, 13, oh, they think they the home girl now. That's their home girl. And that's our fault. A lot of my generation, we still think we young. We still think we YNs. Even I'm guilty of it. I say hip slang words and shit. I still write rhymes and all of that type of stuff. Now I don't sag my pants and I don't do a lot of the different shit that I used to do, the generous shit that I used to do. But it's in me, not on me. And now I'm way different than a lot of people. But a lot of us, 44, 50, 30, especially 35, 36, that type shit. Oh, niggas still think they fresh out of high school. They think they popping. Go look at what these women, these 35 to 40-year-old women be posting on, who got little girls, who got girls looking up to them. Go see what they be posting on their Instagram, and they got titties out, ass shots, all that type stuff. You don't think they daughters see that? You don't think they daughters overhear conversations? Because when black women get together and get to talking and spilling the tea, yeah, they not paying no attention to what them girls in that room is listening to. And they be loud and proud and giggling and laughing and talking about men and so on and so forth. So they had it's a disconnect. And that's, like I said, have you ever asked yourselves why you may be the most unprotected women on the planet Earth? You ever ask yourself why? Why so many single parent households, so many single Black mothers? You ever ask yourself why? Because shit, you're racist against your own self. That's what it really boils down to. It really boils down to you racist against your own self. Ain't got nothing to do with me, ma'am. Ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. All right, man, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate everybody coming in. Before I move to the next segment, before we get to Angel Reese and her little fiasco. Angel Reese, Barbie Nightmare. Oh, I know that hurts. I know that's gotta hurt, or it should be an eye opener. It should be an eye opener. So let's go and dive into that. Let me read some of these comments before I get to that. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again, man. I'm gonna try to get down there as fast as possible. I know y'all been cooking up in the chat, but I've been cooking up here. That's what y'all came to see. I came to hear my take on this here. So, but I also want to, because y'all be saying some good things in the chat. So let me go here. It says, hi, Poe Bloopy Barbie. Shout out to you, Poe. Windy City SmackDown. As long as Angel is working the phone for free, agent guards like Stephanie Mitchell, Khalil Copper, Jackie Young, Scotty Diggins, Gabby Williams, Chester Gray, Alicia Ray Burrell. Okay. Philip says Reese couldn't sell ice water to people dying of thirst if they were in the Sahara Desert. Oh, man. Windy City SmackDown says Chicago has more money than any other team to spend because all of our main players are on rookie contracts. Yeah, they do. Does that mean they're going to get some people? I know Sports Dude says they always talking about attendance and popularity. No rings. Clark and her fans don't know what's important in basketball. Yikes. And again, this is very funny. This shows you people who don't really know basketball. This is the people that don't know about people who speak like this. Because again, and some people actually they fall victim to the talk that's trendy. Whatever's trendy, and if they find a disdain for somebody or a dislike for somebody, then they'll go with the narrative that's being pushed against that said person. And because it's funny to me how people bring up rings, and Caitlin Clark is in year 3, not even in year 3 yet. She just had year 2 pass. And we've never, ever, and I mean ever, discussed college basketball championships as a narrative or a guide that you have to have in order to be considered the GOAT. We never had the discussion of college, how many championships, because you got to remember, women's basketball has been irrelevant until now. Irrelevant. Women's college basketball, WNBA basketball, it's all been irrelevant. Nobody even speaks on that. So, and then college basketball for men, nobody ever brings up Jordan's rings, the ring he won in college, or Magic Johnson ring he won in college. When you talking about rings, the only rings you bring up is how many they have in professional. Oh, Bill Russell got 11, Magic got 5, Jordan got 6, Kobe got 5. Like, you don't bring Kobe, Jordan, like some of the best, they only do 1 year in college, maybe 2. So if a player in college spent 4 years in college and happened to be on a world beater team for all 4 years, just top to bottom, world beaters, just nice. And they won 40. Does that mean you better than Allen Iverson, who played 2 years in college and didn't win a ring? Does that mean you're better than Kobe Bryant, who never even attended college, never even had a chance at a ring? Does that matter to so many? Like, it doesn't matter. It's what you did in college is not the pros. So it's almost like your juvenile record, right? Let's say you're a criminal. Your juvenile record, no matter how extensive, unless you got charged as an adult, it's null and void. It doesn't matter. Once you become 18, from 17 to 18, whatever you did from 17 down, it doesn't matter. What you do now that you are an adult matters. And it's the same thing in basketball. What you did in college, once you get to the pros, that shit don't matter. We talking about what you did at the pro level. And if you think Caitlin Clark is supposed to have 2 rings in 2 years or a ring in 2 years, I mean, well, then you're not smart. They on his head. Martian, the mulatto, says, you sound like a pro-black LBGTQ loser. Let me choose Caitlin Clark's team and coach it and give me unbiased reps. I would coach Caitlin to dynasty. Fact. Straight up. Shout out to you, Martian the mulatto. All right. Shout out to Paul in the building. Courtside is in the building. Louise. Let me try to get down some. Let me try to. Barrow is in the building. He says, yo, the obvious. Oh, shout out to AB too in the building. The obviously black makeup lady is making Cece look like a clown on purpose for the TV appearance. Man. Dropping truths most going to deny. Preach it, sir. Shout out to B San in the building. I mean, that's all I can do. I can't bring, false stuff. I have a dream that one day Cece will be judged by her game and not the color of her skin. Man, can't we all just get along? The logo 22 is in the building. BLM Burrow says BLM was an obvious scam from the moment of its introduction. Anybody who fell for that for a day is crazy. Low IQ. I got to say I fell for it at first. I did. I got low IQ. Yep, I fell for it at first. I did. I fell for it. I had a BLM t-shirt. My girl had got her one too. We had put them on and we went to Juneteenth down in Tulsa and all that. And we was like, yeah, BLM. Feel me? Stupid as shit. Stupid. I got to agree. I got me. Dumb as hell. Chill Teller, please watch Act Nation from 3 days ago. It's called Caitlin Clark, Drummer Fever Coach, Mr. DePope. If you read the 3 comments from Garland Farms, Black Rock Vanguard, and WNBA Agenda. May do that. Rim Protector says, for real. Let's see here. Hey, Courtside. Let's try to get down a bit. Unbelievable. Oh, I must be far down. The victimhood is tired. Shout out to Kelly Murray. CC22 is in the building. Yeah, it is. All right, let's. Damn, I'm missing a lot. Okay, here I am. Pope, breaking news. 80 Deal has entered the transfer portal. She's leaving Iowa. I don't care. I really listen. I am so Caitlin Clark. I don't care, bro. I don't care about no Adi. I don't even know who that is. These players are irrelevant. You're irrelevant. I don't care to know you because you're attached to something that's Caitlin Clark's. Iowa is Caitlin Clark's. We know of Iowan players from it because of Caitlin Clark. We don't give a shit about Addie Dill or none of them other ones. If you leave up by, do something on your own. Can you ball or no? And I ain't talking about just some regular ass balling. Let me bring up this BS. Let me bring up this. What's this girl name again? Angel Reese. Let's bring up her boring ass convention. Let's bring this shit up. Let's talk about this now, man. Let's change gears, man. Let's change gears for a second, man. Shout out to all y'all. Make sure we hit the like button. How many likes I got? How many likes I got, man? Come on, man. 50 likes, 154 people in the building. I got 50 likes. If we can get those up to a good 100, can we get 100 likes, family? Do I got that many haters in the building? Is it that many haters in the building? Is it more haters than congratulators in the building? Please tell me that ain't what this is. Uh-oh. All right. Let me come back over here. Let's share some stuff. Let's go over here. I found this to be interesting. Angel Reese and Paige Buckers got a little some. I guess. Oh, those Oreo Reese's Pieces is fire. And I guess the Oreo black and white, they see, that's what I'm saying. They playing this race thing.
Street ball or regular? I'm gonna have to say regular ball just to keep it. I'm gonna say all right, cheers. Cheers. Yeah. All right. We're back with Reese and I'm with my girl Paige. It's not lost on me that my initials are PB, peanut butter, so it was just a match meant to be.
No, you're white, and you're the one that you're the acceptable white girl because everything is black with you. Everything is black. You went on your little rant about how black women before you need to be more loved and appreciated and all of that type shit. And you're the acceptable white girl. Okay. And and Reese's Pieces has Oreo, and we know what Oreo is. Two black crusted, what you call, I forget. Two black cookies in the middle of some white cream. Okay, you're the white cream, all right? And Angel Reese is, because she's Reese. So Reese's Piece, Reese. Okay, all right.
One savage chomp or two polite bites? You don't look like you're two polite bites. I'm going with the savage chomp. Me too. Yeah? Hey! Oh, street ball or regular ball? Man, I don't know. Street ball gets crazy. But never mind. I'm not gonna.
I can imagine street ball with women. Women's street ball. I've never seen it. I've actually never seen that. I've never went to the gym and seen this is how much women don't even play basketball. This is real talk. I just thought about this in real time. Women don't play basketball so much so in my 44 years of living, I've never walked into a gym, an open gym that has open runs, and seen a court where it was just women balling. Never. They've never rented out a gym because guys at the older stage, like my age, they rent out the gym all the time. They rent out gyms all over town all the time. I be competing with some of them because they renting out gym time for them and their colleagues, they homeboys or whatever. They gonna get some open gym. Just in case it ain't an open gym, it's cats that will pay my age. That's my age. That will go pay for 2 hours and so they can have a gym and they invite their homeboys to come play. You will never, ever see that for a woman. Never. So That's funny. I just thought about that. I'm like, I've actually never went to a park or anywhere, any gym, to where they had multiple courts, and from Venice Beach, and I ain't talking about an organized setting. I'm talking about just going up to the park or to the beach or to the gym, renting out the gym or going to the open gym where they got mini courts, and you done called up 15, 20 of your homegirls that hoop, and y'all running games. No. So when I say they shouldn't even be playing basketball, I'm not far-fetched. I'm not far-fetched. You hoes don't play basketball. Y'all don't. Shout out to BDP in the building. Y'all don't play basketball like that. It's a chosen few. Y'all don't love the game of basketball like that. You either play it because your pops made you play, or because you was tall and somebody told you should play because you tall and you started playing. You had a homegirl that played, and so you played because your homegirl played, and you ended up being better than what was out there. Y'all don't really play basketball like that. But I digress. Let's continue.
Street ball or regular? I'm gonna have to say regular ball just to keep. I'm gonna say street ball. I like street. Like, I don't know. I went to Dykeman one time in New York.
She likes street ball. I can tell by how you play, because you don't play within the rules.
And I enjoyed that. I guess
You get a lot of her rebounds by pushing people in the back, slanging her arms all around.
I never got that full experience. Yeah. So maybe once I get it.
Hold on, where did she go play some street ball at? She stayed in New York. You might catch some in there.
I guess I never got that full experience. Yeah. So maybe once I get it. Like, I don't know. I went to Dykeman one time in New York, and I enjoyed that. I guess I never got that full experience. Yeah.
So the one time she went to New York and played some street ball, out of all the times that she's played regular organized ball, she rather choose street ball. Because whatever Black women especially can do to be street, even though whatever they can do to be street, I'd rather some street ball. Bitch, you listen. Yeah, you from Baltimore, but I'm sure you didn't grow up in the streets where they thugging at, where they drugging at, where they hustling at. But again, if Black people love to try to connect themselves to the streets, you rather street ball than organized ball with referees, free throws, like organized, like team oriented. You rather go play pickup ball, huh?
Yeah, so maybe once I get it to winning by 30 or winning at the buzzer. I like the blowout because that means I can sit down. Yeah, I like one by 30. Let's win by 30. Yeah, it's like less on my nerves and the stress. Yeah.
Now, see, I believe Paige is being disingenuous, or she's just not that type of a competitor, and that's why she may not have the following in the back end. Because again, you listen. I'm gonna play this again. Let's make sure I ain't tripping.
At the buzzer.
Hold on. Let's give me a question.
Winning by 30 or winning at the buzzer. I like a blowout because that means I can sit down. Yeah.
I like a blowout because that means I can sit down. That again. All you gotta do, all you Angel Reese fans, all you gotta do is listen to her. All you gotta do is don't be mad at us. Give me the big screen real quick. Don't be mad at us. Because we point out that she's lazy and she don't really work on her game. And you could tell because she wouldn't be missing layups at her big age. You could tell she don't work on her game. So in my song, when I not working on her game, not deserving of the fame. When I say, no, that's things with Reese dropping turds on the game, not working on, not deserving of, missing wide open lays like she plays with a broken wing. This will tell you what she just told you was, I would rather be up by 30 so I could sit down. What person that loves basketball want to come out the game? We've been practicing all week long, and we finally got a game. And you mean to tell me I got to come out this game? I'm talking about at any point. I don't be wanting to come out the game at all. Damn the breeder, coach. I don't need one. I'm well in shape. When I used to play, I can go all game. Don't take me out unless I got foul trouble. And if we got our foot on their neck, are we up by 30? What that tells me is the team we just played ain't that competitive. If you're a true competitor, I need the big stream one more time. If you're a true competitor, you don't want being in a close game, a fight. I mean, that's a fight. It's a battle. I mean, you getting the bucket. You doing good. You playing against some talent. If it's a fight, it's the back and forth, and you happen to edge out a buzzer beater. What more greater feeling than to win a game that was close in battle for 4 quarters? Whatever, even if you went up 10 and they came back, and they went up 10 and you came back. What better feeling is to win off of a buzzer beater? But no, you want shit easy. You want to be beating the shit out of somebody, because that obviously means they're not that good. If you're beating them by 30 points and by the 4th quarter, that means that team is not that good. That means we just practice all week, basically to waste our damn time. If I went to a tournament, I signed my kids up. Shout out to Team Rise Above, man. Yeah, you see it. You see it. If I sign my boys up for a tournament and we blow everybody out by 30, that's a weak-ass tournament. And I'm not going to be happy about. Like, that means I didn't put my kids into some competitive where they could get something out of it. Us beating a team by 30, you're not learning nothing. You're not learning nothing. So, like, for a quick example, my first time coaching started out in Vegas. We really started in Cali, but AAU. My first time coaching AAU, and how I got to AAU, I went to the west side of Las Vegas. That's where all the smoke was at. That's the recreation league that all adult players play in this recreational league. It's called Doolittle. For people who know, you know. Shout out to Doolittle in Las Vegas, west side of Las Vegas. West side of Las Vegas is grimy. West side of Las Vegas is hood. And that's why it's all the smoke. You got all the hood kids that go play at Doolittle, right? And so I went up there and said, I want to coach a team. What does it take? Went up to Doolittle. I used to just play open gym at Doolittle. So I said, you know what? Let me grab me a team, man. It's that time, man. I got time to do it. I've been waiting to do it. Let me go ahead and do it. And they told me, okay, it costs $250, whatever, and boom, you got to get your own team. You got a team, right? And I'm like, wait, so you don't give me players? Like I signed up to be a coach and you give me players, right? No. Hey, you got to bring your own players. I didn't have no players. But I said, okay, cool. I got to do recruiting then. So I got to go to these parks. I got to come into these gyms. I got to recruit some kids. Cool. He said, you want to be in the gold division or the silver division? I said, nigga, gold. He was like, I don't know, boss. You know, you say you ain't even got a team yet. The gold division, that's tough. You might want to start out in the silver, and then once y'all get going, we can move you on over to Gold Division, right? We can move. Funk the Spider-Man, one of my players, shout out to bro, he in the building. That's one of my players on the squad, y'all. He's the little kid. He's 11 years old. He just turned 10, I believe. No, 11. How old is you, Funk? Let him know. But they asked me, do I want to do Gold Division or Silver Division? And I said, I'm doing Gold Division. And they thought that was, but I don't want to shy away from tough competition, right? 11. Okay, yeah, you just turned 11. I went to your 11th birthday party. So that's just crazy to say. I'd rather I'd rather blow people out by 30 so I can sit down. It just tells me a lot of what I need to know about you.
30. Let's win by 30. Yeah. It's like less on my nerves and the stress. Yeah.
And yeah, it's less on your nerves and whatever. I believe you was pandering the Angel, but at the same time, that could be what you really feel like. That tells me y'all not competitors.
Hey, Seth. I love Oreos. I love Reese's and Oreo. I like to do the ASMR so they can hear. Cheers. Oh, the Oreo makes it really good. Crunch. That's a good crunch. See, I still taste the Reese's. And
the funny thing is, too, how this didn't go viral. Angel, you got Angel Reese and Paige Buckers. These two are supposed to be like somewhere on the level of Caitlin Clark, right? Paige Buckers, Angel Reese supposed to be them ones, man. That made the league popular too, man. Why ain't I ain't see nobody talk about it.
And the Oreo is perfect. I like the crunch and my softness.
Paige, but can you imagine if Caitlin teamed up with either one of them? Let's say this was Caitlin instead of Paige. You know how Michael Jordan and Larry Bird did the McDonald's commercial? That was one of the dopest commercials of all time. It was beautiful. What would have been better than to have Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese do this, right? And can you imagine the talks, the buzz that would have been surrounding that? It would have been viral. It'd have been the mainstream media would have covered it, right? If you would have put Caitlin and Paige, or Caitlin and anybody, it'd have been Caitlin and me. If Caitlin was promoting a Reese's Pieces brand, and she did ask me questions, and I asked her questions, and don't nobody know who I am whatsoever, it would have went viral. The fact that these two, who's supposed to be Caitlin's predecessors, nobody even knew about this. I believe this has like one comment. Yeah, it has one comment. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Let's go pull up. Angel Reese, Barbie Dreamfest. Let's go pull this up real quickly, shall we? All right. Okay.
There's no music again at the roller disco.
It was just so much emptiness.
With a price tag as high as $449.
Wait, hold on. Before we play this, let me read the super chat. We got a super chat. Ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my boy, King's Yours, Felix. He says, yeah, Pope. What up, though? Keep cooking, my G. I like how the Caitlin haters hop on the chat just to make nonsensical statements. I don't watch podcasts where I don't agree with the views of the host. They are losers. Yeah, I mean, people have they love to do certain things like that. Again, I see 80 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We should be up to 100. Let's get the likes up, shall we? Shall we get the likes up? Man, appreciate the 1999 super chat. Much love always. You always coming through, supporting the channel, looking out and stuff like that. That's why I do the things that I do. Folks say bye, guys. CC for life. Yeah, go do your homework, bro. Go get your homework done, sir. And where my boy Hudson at? He mad at me or something? I had to chew him out a couple times yesterday. Chew him out. Who is this? 30G Chess. What they have in common on the worst teams in the league last year. Okay. Yeah, if you want to sit, tell him. Oh, he say, yeah. Smash the like button. Least you can do for a man spitting facts in a world that don't like facts. Facts. Smash the like, ladies and gentlemen. We had 150 people. We don't even got 100 likes. That's the least you can do. Or you can super chat me and don't hit the like. That's cool too. But now let's go over here to the Barbie house.
The inflatable bee is deflating.
Wow. The inflatable bee is deflated.
There's no music again. At the roller disco.
It was just so much emptiness.
With a price tag as high as $449, scores of fans took to social media to complain the Barbie Fest dream didn't match reality.
Wow. Wow. The Barbie Fest dream didn't match reality. Damn. Hold on. I'm sorry I keep pausing. But we gotta hold on, say that. Did she say that? She didn't just say that, family. She didn't say that.
Scores of fans took to social media to complain the Barbie Fest dream didn't match reality.
It said it opened at 9. We weren't let in until 9:45.
Dream didn't match. I told y'all she ain't got no real authentic fans. People don't show up to support her in real life, in reality. Social media is one thing that's free. And I told y'all, most of her fans were convicts, penitentiary inmates. Most of you know how many inmates got phones? They all subscribe to Angel. She is a tall basketball player that wears her body for everybody to see. She puts on clothes where you can see her breasts, you can see her thighs, you can see her butt and some. You can see Angel Reese basically half naked for free. You don't guys subscribe to OnlyFans. You don't guys subscribe to that. You can just be following her on TikTok, Instagram, some of that nature, and you'll be able to see a half naked celebrity. And so most of her fans are inmates. I told y'all this. That's why they can't show up to the convention. They locked up. They locked up, man. Okay, that's where she got her million some followers, 5 million, whatever it is. They're inmates for the most part. They can't show up to this stuff.
The interactive Barbie Dream House was a VW bus that you were not allowed to enter into, and it was I would say, cardboard cutout box of a Barbie house.
Alexandria Dugan was hoping for a once-in-a-lifetime experience with her almost 7-year-old niece.
It is Barbie, a reputable big brand that everyone trusts. I feel like that was just really heartbreaking.
Mischief Management, who licenses the Barbie brand from Mattel, saying in a statement, "We will be providing full refunds to everyone who purchased tickets."
Damn! Oh, shit! It was, oh, shit. Damn. It was that bad? They giving out full refunds? Are you kidding me? They giving out full refunds because it was that bad? Do you know how bad that has to be for them to give out full, not partial, full refunds? That means, girl, we thought you was like that, Angel. We thought you was like that. We did. You know, your social media is booming. We thought with all the Twitter fans and the engagement you get on your TikTok, we thought we was going to turn a profit. Just like the WNBA couldn't do it for years, all their existence, right? Till now, Caitlin Clark has arrived. They have never made a profit, right? You would think, okay, Angel, you were part of this Caitlin Clark stuff, man. You've been at the front of this, man. Like you even said it yourself. People, you know, you're gonna be able to look back in 20 years, and people gonna be able to say, you know, we watching women's basketball, not just because of one person, not just but because of me too. Right? That's what you told the world. You told the world people wasn't just watching because of Caitlin Clark. They was watching because of you. Well, why they don't watch their way right into your convention and have a ball with you? Again, she's not a real celebrity. It's all overhyped. This is what you know is overhyped. When somebody or when the media tries to make you, you know, believe this person is, you know what's so crazy too, though? Damn, you know what's crazy? I just thought about this in real time. Usually the entertainment industry can make anybody a star they want to. Anybody. That's why they don't care. They can almost take, they can take an untalented person and make them a star. A la Drake, a la so many, all the one-hit wonders or people that you'll see have a hit song or something like that, but career not long, whatever the case may be. Y'all know what I mean. They can turn a lot of people because they play that song on the radio so much. You might not even like that song, but they play it on the radio so much, you just start singing. You catch yourself singing the song, then be like, what the hell am I doing? You got to, you know, they try to hit over your head certain people and tell you that this person is great. They'll do that to make them a star. They'll tell you, oh, this person making this amount of money. They gave Angel Reese all the brand deals that she could handle, right? From Reese's Pieces cereal to Reese's Pieces candies, right? To the Reebok shoe line. What else? What a Victoria's Secret model, her being something on a committee of the gala, right? They giving her all kind of little stuff, trying to make it seem. And then when you hear them commentate her games, oh, they rave about her rebounds. She go up and grab a rebound with nobody around her, and they'd be like, oh, look at Angel Reese. Angel Reese, she's on those boards. Man, she's relentless. Like they go to the extent of telling you she relentless when she grab a rebound with nobody around. They literally have done that. I've recorded it and put it out on the short before. They've done that. And so that's called overly hyping somebody. All the while, when they do something, so they usually have a fan base when they constantly tell you that this person's great, that this person is a person you should follow. You should buy their merch. She's fantastic. She's an influencer and so on and so forth. For them to set an event up for her, and it was so bad they need to give people full refunds back. Like, I could probably do better than if I set up a tournament for people to come play in my tournament, I'm sure I'm going to get enough teams to where they're going to be satisfied, enough good teams with good competition to where they're going to be satisfied and say, yo, that was an all right tournament. And it'd be my first time ever putting on a tournament. Oh, man.
And the organizers of the Barbie Dreamfest did follow through on the promise of celebrity appearances. Tennis star Serena Williams was there. WNBA star Reese as well. They stopped by to speak about female empowerment. So that was good. But as for the rest of the experience, it seems many were hoping for a little more of that signature Barbie sparkle. We did reach out to Mattel, the maker of Barbie. The company told us we want every fan experience to be an excellent one. So they're making it right.
Right, but yeah, they did get full refunds.
Yep.
All right.
Which is pretty impressive.
That is, Lara.
That's pretty embarrassing that Barbie had to say, yo, you made us look very bad. The one in, I don't know, it's probably been another Black Barbie before, but the one who we really been promoting as the Black Barbie, we're trying to align Barbie up with Black people because it used to just be really mainly, you know, white, and then all the little girls, Black, whatever, they all love Barbies, no doubt. But you only used to see white Barbies, right? You only see white Barbies for the most part. Shout out to West Coast G and Falia in the building. Support the Pope, hit the like and subscribe, y'all. But my God, right? You got the brand Barbie behind you. That alone should have brought out more people, especially whites, especially the whites. There's a Barbie convention. I want to take my daughter to the Barbie Dream Convention, the Barbie Dreamfest. And when they found out who it was featuring Angel Reese, you mean the Black girl that don't like white people? Oh, no, we cool. Guess we won't be going to. Yeah, no, that's not the original Barbie stuff, daughter. Sorry. But I heard it's a Barbie Dreamfest happening, Mom. I want to go. And the people there, they don't like white people. And did you hear what Serena Williams, when she was in that hotel and she took off her glove to feel the cotton that was in the hotel and acted like she was disgusted and she couldn't believe it and the hotel was racist and I can't believe that they would have a cotton plant right here in a high-end hotel, 5-star hotel. Cotton is probably the softest cotton. She used cotton to take off her fingernail polish and so much other shit. Cotton for when you get a shot, when you got to take your physical and you get a shot, or you go to the doctor and get a shot, you use cotton. So for her to feel the cotton and, oh my God, that's so racist. And I wonder why. Maybe, again, look in the mirror. What they would probably blame it on is because we're Black. Because we're Black. They don't like us. They didn't come support Barbie. Shout out to King's Yours for being a new member for 2 months. 2 months being a new member. Says, Pope, you know I'm from NYC. I live in Dickman. She ain't never came to my hood. She is lying. Listen, maybe she did and you just wasn't aware because she's unrecognizable, especially back then. She was an unrecognizable player. But man, this should tell you, Angel, Serena, minority people are Black. When you try to pander to that crowd and you disrespect the large group of all the other people, especially whites who are the majority of the American people, you're cutting yourself short. When you just want Black dollars, have at it. Them people said, we are not bringing our daughters to that Barbie convention. That's a Barbie convention. And they said, no, thank you. And it was the most ghettoest Barbie convention. You got the B that stand for Barbie that was inflated. It's deflating. That's nuts. That's crazy work. It's crazy work. Angel, you better try to change your attitude, your behavior. Like, just change it. You got to actually, like, you need to go out and really, like, reach out to Caitlin Clark and crawl to your knees. You need to crawl to your knees to Caitlin and ask for forgiveness and say, look, I want to be your bestie, actually. That would be the smartest thing you could ever. You need to go gravel back to Caitlin and say, yo, you can have it. Take it. There. I don't care. He cut this finger off. I should have never done that to you, Caitlin. It was so disrespectful. I just want to be your bestie. I just want to follow your every move and step. If you do such a thing, you might. People will be like, oh, yeah. Because the other side of you bit the hand that can feed you. A lot of y'all biting the hand that can feed you. That is feeding you. You're biting the hand that feeds you. And because we see you biting the hand that feeds you, we don't like you. We see what y'all doing. Y'all biting the hands that feed you. So off we go. But man, hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure y'all definitely do that. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. You know how they do with my numbers, man. And they be shadow banning your boy from time to time. And because I swear, I gain 10 subscribers and I'll lose 5 to 6 to 15. Like, just like that. It'll be just like that. So I know that's just not people unsubscribing. Like, I can understand. I don't even have to say that. I cannot do a video or a live for a few days and my subscribers just go down and down and down. Every day I don't do a video or a live, I lose like 3-4 subscribers. And when I do a video or live, I gain 1 or 2 or 3. But then again, like I said, if I don't go live, oh man. I'm like, that's bogus. That's bogus. I can see if I say something crazy, right, about Clark or something like that, and I lose some subscribers. But the fact that I don't even be going live every day, and yet my subscribers stay dwindling down, is crazy work. YouTube, y'all shady for that. I'm gonna find out if I could figure out how to sue y'all asses for that, because it's definitely y'all. Like, I was well over 13,000 some months ago. And I was like at 1330, 1350 or something like that. I was going towards 13,100. If I'm not, I might even have 100. And went all the way far back down as to 12,800 or something like that. And so now we just got it back up to 13,000, a little over 13,000. So let's run it up. If you're a new listener, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share the video, the live, do all that good stuff for me, please. Much appreciated. Become a member of the channel because we're about to heat up. Y'all know we heat up. I'm just not the content creator that's just gonna force content down your throat just for the sake of trying to make some money off this YouTube stuff. So if it ain't really nothing I really care for to talk about, then I don't talk about it, right? But if it is something, then you'll see me. Appreciate what y'all do coming through for your boy. Hit the like, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your night. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.